So I'm gonna hope for the best because my camera battery might die. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Gosh, it's been some time, and I know in January I promised that I would be doing like 2 videos a month, and life just doesn't happen like that. If you really want to keep up with me, honestly, subscribe to my blog, FoAlexander.com. I'm always active on there. I post once a week, always on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter. I really don't tweet, but I'm there. So I am alive. I have been doing so much since the year has started. I picked up a new hobby, which is sewing. You guys know from my old way back videos that I've been into DIY. I took it up a notch and started doing fashion sewing, and so I make my own clothes. So honestly, I'll tell you guys that this channel will be primarily focused around my sewing, my DIY stuff. It'll have some financial stuff on there. I know you guys love my video about becoming debt free, so I'll talk some more about finances, and then of course I'm still going to talk about hair. I'm not going to do makeup anymore unless it's by request. Videos take a lot of time and effort, and I just wasn't getting a return on all the time and effort that I put into those makeup videos. So I won't be doing makeup videos anymore unless they are requested, but definitely will be doing my DIY sewing. So connect with me on my blog. I post there once a week about all my projects. It will be on my blog before it even touches YouTube. So subscribe there, and I'll try to do more videos on how to make your own clothes. I'm a beginner sewer, but I think I'm pretty advanced for a beginner, and I can teach some things as I learn. So enough about that. Today's video is really about my DIY fashion haul. So I wanted to share with you guys everything that I've made since January when I started sewing. Except for one item. I just don't feel like looking for it. It was a clutch. But I'm just gonna jump right in, no particular order. On what I made, I'll insert pictures. Again, all this information and details about what patterns I use, material, and all that stuff is on my blog. So I'll have that link in the description bar, but for the most part, I'm just gonna talk about the things that I've made. So let's jump in. I'm just gonna grab the first thing that's up here. So, the first item that I made was a duster. Well, it wasn't the first item I made, but the first item I'm going to show you is a duster that I made. And I made this using a McCall pattern. I should have been more organized with this. So I made, crap. See if I can find it. Okay, I made this duster using McCall. I'm sorry, it's not even McCall. It's New Look 6735 pattern. This was inspired by Mimi G Style. If you follow her on Instagram or YouTube, she does DIY fashion, and she actually made a floor length duster out of this View A pattern, which is supposed to be like a cardigan, but you just extend the length to reach the floor. So this is one of the projects that I made. I'll insert a picture somewhere in this frame for you to enjoy it. And it is probably my most worn DIY fashion item. It is one of the most popular ones on my blog and on social media, and definitely one of my most favorite ones. Alright, so the next item that I will show you guys is a skirt that I made. And you guys probably can't see the full thing just because the frame of the camera. But this was my real first DIY fashion thing that I made. Like, I made a clutch first, but this is the first wearable item that I made. I'm so proud of it because it is so neat. It has lining in it. I did an invisible zipper on it, and I'm just proud of it because, and I actually serged the edges as well. So I'm proud of it. I did this using the help of Mimi G's Sew With Me video that she has for beginner sewers. So I'm proud of this. I've worn it one time, sadly, right? Making all this stuff, and I've only worn it one time. And again, I'll post a picture of it in the video. The next thing that I made was my first really self-drafted piece, and that is my faux fur vest. I did this in January, obviously when it was winter, and I drafted it using a vest from my husband's closet, and just, it was very simple, honestly. Like the easiest thing I made, just cutting out pieces, finishing off the edges, and then wearing it. And I also got a lot of compliments on this, and I'll post pictures for that. The next thing that I'm really proud of is this black bow blouse that I made. I'll post the picture. This one also got a lot of feedback on social media. I made this using the real McCall pattern, which is 7436. I made it in view C as far as the sleeves go, and then the bow is a pussy bow that I used from view D. So if I actually use this pattern twice, I made a shirt or a blouse last week using view A, and I'll actually show you guys that one. So it's the same kind of blouse situation going on, except for this one, it has like the 3/4 sleeve on it. Same easy pattern to make. I was really proud of this one as far as the quality goes. I still have some improvements to make, but I finished off the edges and the inside. I did some slip stitching on it. So I think my quality is improving the more that I practice, obviously, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done. Now my next one is the one I'm the most proud of, because it was like semi-completely self-drafted, and it really doesn't do justice on this video because you can't see it, but I made some wide leg pants that have a peekaboo back. So I had to put a picture in there because I really won't be able to explain it well, but pretty much in the back of my pants you can see like my lower back, and there's a bow to it. That was completely self-drafted. This design does not exist anywhere else, and I'm not even sure that I can replicate it. But I'm most proud of that one because it was completely self-drafted. And then I made a matching crop top to go along with it. And for the crop top, I actually used Mimi G's pattern with Simplicity number 1283. And I just modified the pattern a little bit. I didn't want to put a zipper in the back, so I just did a hook and eye in the back for this particular one. And then I made the sleeve shorter, so I don't have long sleeve. But I made a crop top. I've never worn a crop top before until I made this outfit, and I've honestly fallen in love with it, and I will probably make more crop tops. And then the last thing that I want to show you guys is my Easter outfit. So this is a self-drafted outfit that I'm also proud of. I made a pencil skirt, and it has an invisible zipper on the back. And this was actually, the skirt is inspired by a skirt that I already owned from Express. So I used the Express skirt to kind of help draft this one. But I did blind stitching on this by hand, finished off my edges, and I'm really proud of this. And then of course I made the top to go with it, which is based off of the Mimi G crop top, but I added peplum to the bottom. And then in the back I have a peekaboo back with a cute little button that I got from my button stash, which means it came from my stash of buttons that come with your shirts when you buy them. So anyway, this is actually my Easter outfit, and I'll post pictures for that as well. So those are all the things that I've made, honestly, since January. So my goal has been to make an item a week. I haven't been completely consistent in that because obviously I have travel and I don't get to make something every week, but the net of it pretty much totals out to me doing something every week. Let's see what other patterns I have. So I did make some yoga pants. I don't really want to show y'all that. They're yoga pants. I have a project that I want to work on this weekend. McCall MP353. This one's weird because this is what I bought the pattern as, but when you try to find it online, it has a different pattern name. I'm going to make view A, which is the romper. And I'm using this very, very pretty blue floral fabric. that I picked up from Joann's. And if you're into DIY fashion and sewing, you know that everybody and their mama has this fabric and many of the other floral fabrics that I showed you guys and the other outfits. And then one more item that I'm going to make. I'm not sure when I'm going to make it. I've been watching so long videos for it, and it seems a bit complicated, and I don't know if I have the patience for it right now. And that's the McCall M7429, and I plan on making it in either view A or view C, which is sleeveless. And the crazy thing is, the fabric that they have mimicked here on view C is the same exact fabric that I had for my duster, except it's in red. Like, the design is exactly the same. I thought that was crazy. And for this, I'm going to use some blue, black, and gray and white fabric that I got from Amazon. I bought this a while ago because I had all intentions of actually sewing that pattern some time ago, and I just never got around to it. And then watching the videos and reading reviews about the pattern, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't try to conquer it sooner, because I would have been discouraged from it. So anyway, these are all my DIY projects that I've been doing since January. So if you've been wondering where I've been at, why I haven't made any videos, it's because I've been making clothes and sharing it on my blog, which you need to be subscribed to. So that's what I'm doing now. Like, my thing is sewing. I spend my time every day, mostly, or at least a couple of times a week, sewing, learning about sewing, watching videos, looking at patterns, looking at different fabrics, and just, you know, cultivating my hobby. Makeup has always been my first love. It's been my first thing. I put my all into makeup and developed my skills. I'm at a place where I'm good. I'm not trying to be a makeup artist, so I'm good with where I'm at with makeup. And so now it's time for me to invest my time in something else, and that's sewing. And it's been so wonderful. The sewing community is wonderful. I've met so many great people. And y'all, I got so excited. Mimi G followed me on Instagram, and she likes my photos. Like, that's so exciting for a beginner sewer, to have someone who inspired me to actually start sewing follow me on social media and actually like my work. So I have a lot more to learn. I have a lot more ideas in mind, a lot more designs that I want to do and make. So stay tuned. I will definitely try to do some videos showing you how I make some of the simple items. Again, I'm just starting off sewing. I'm not, you know, haven't been doing this for years, so I'm not the perfect person to teach everything. There are classes out there to learn how to sew, or at least learn the basics. I'm learning. I'm self-teaching myself. I'm watching YouTube videos and I'm reading books, but I will definitely share any knowledge that I have. So anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about some of the patterns that I mentioned, leave them in the comment section. I'll link all of those patterns in the description box so that you can purchase them if you want to. And of course, I'll link my blog. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.